welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. And now, your defending NFC North champion, Detroit Lions.
On the Tampa Bay side of the field, head coach Todd Bowles. His side running out of time for a turnaround after this 1-5 start to the season. Along the opposing sideline, head coach of the Lions, Dan Campbell. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This is Chase McLaughlin on to handle the opening kick. And here we go from the Motor City. Khalif Raymond to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jaric.
The legend of this guy just grows year by year in the Motor City. The best individual season of his career, leading these Lions to a franchise record 15 wins. Now they just got to get to the ultimate goal, the Super Bowl.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do and support that win.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Completed over the middle. Escapes a defender. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Design bootleg here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
19 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. So with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Kate, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to take it till you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, it's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Once again, Irving. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, You're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage. Looking to his fullback now. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 35-yard line.
By 20.
They go play action with Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long.
And 8 yards to go.
They'll air it out on third. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Lions first down.
Going again. Here's Goff. Taken in by Hill, right side. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Right at the line.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Gibbs now from the gun. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got third and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
To the line. Here's third and 3. Goff to the air now. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Goff. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
It's a big touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
This time looking to throw. Escapes his grasp. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Turbo set. Black 20.
Third and long for him here. Checks it down to Gibbs. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Bates' kick is up and good. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
His return starts at the 5. And that's That's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And he's been a frequent visitor to the end zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns. Working on first down. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Irving on second. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Looking for a pass on second and short. That's to his back. Here's Rashawn White. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now looking to throw. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's going to be taken down at the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
At the 8-yard line.
First and goal. Here's Irving. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal.
A gain of 5. Brings up second and goal.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. Mike Evans with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
Buccaneers 7, Lions 3.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Lions offense returning to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They send a tight end in motion. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Brings up second.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Let's see Williams over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. First down throw from Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. The Buccaneers go to the nickel, 3rd down.
180!
They're gonna throw again, Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. And they are on him, short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain.
That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Again, Goff. He's got it to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. And they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
First down.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Finds a man right side. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again. It's Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Hits his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Goff back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points in the lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions push their lead to 3. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a first down.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Brought in left side by Godwin.
On first down.
And he'll get it up to the 44. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44.
Looking to throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So a field goal game at the
and
half.
13.
Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The 49ers at home to take on the Falcons. And this is the Niners wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The 49ers come away with a victory. They win by 6. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys at home to take on Washington. And this is Javonte Williams. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Cowboys move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the Packers. And it's Jordan Love. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Packers improve to 4-2 on the year with another win. There's a look at the rest of the scores from Week 7. Baltimore and Buffalo not pictured. They are on the bye. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these 2 teams. 10-7 your score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Fox now to
Jack
kick
Fox
this one
to
away.
kick off for the Lions.
Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Let's take over first down.
Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in, week out. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. You're going to start the half with a give to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. A lot of space ahead. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And the first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st and 10 from the 43. On the give, this is Irving. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
He was taken down at the
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
1st and 10 from the 43. Here's the give to Irving. We're working a couple yards past the line. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing it on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Jaric loose, incomplete. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythms, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Scott slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
3rd and long for him here. It's complete. This is Nguko. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's another Buccaneers first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Irving on the inside give. Calling about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Throwing off the play fake. Right side, this is Ibuka. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 8 on that one. And the Bucs have the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st down
to the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. He'll look to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. In the front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
He's going to throw it. Caught near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
The odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
He'll try to do it himself. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Irving finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
14, Lions 10.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Raymond on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Brought down.
Linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Motioning the tight end now. Goff now on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. All set now. 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. It's caught left side by Hill. Big man showing up the yards. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 19, right here.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Second and 3 now. Now a carry by Irving. Breaks through and breaks away. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to push that envelope and get aggressive.
So first down from the 41. They're throwing it. On the screen, this is White. He still has room inside the 30. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Working now from the gun. Pulled in by his back, White. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Okay, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And now it's third down. They'll air it out on third. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Kicked well, and this is good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance. Knock a field goal through the uprights, and of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Here's Raymond on the return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Goff off the play action. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a fourth quarter lead.
I got to say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, I felt like he deserved that touchdown.
Bates tacks on the extra point. The Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers, 17.
Fox now to kick this one away.
Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Johnson now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Now left, and Otten makes the grab. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
First down, play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
It's second down.
Let's go.
Irving here from the gun. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Trying to work as fast as possible.
A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Got a man. This is Evans. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs instead, they pick up the
It's
first.
a gain of 10. First down, Buccaneers.
Carry here for Irving. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those types of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. He's dropping back to throw. Catch made left side by Abuka. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Buccaneers, first down.
We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Buccaneers losing by 7. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Now it's Irving. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
To throw. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Complete to Mike Evans. First and goal. 6-yard line.
There's a court. You just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up.
Touchdown.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Raymond on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We look to throw it. This to win the game. And the floater falls to the deck. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And they fought hard not just against their opponents out on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents here in these stands. Now a chance to be the first ones to answer the bell and take the early lead here in overtime. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. Not much to be had on that 1st down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime, how do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
6-yard line.
Setting up to throw. He finds Evans, left side. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yeah, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime. Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Right back to Irving now. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Motion.
Back to throw now. Oh, and he nearly had the interception, but he couldn't reel it in. That's the big overtime play they needed. But still, 4th down coming up.
4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Big moment here in overtime. 4th down, and the offense is out there.
Let's go now. Warriors, 18, Pioneers. Go.
They're going to try to throw for it. It's complete. This is Nguka. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
Buccaneers, 1st down.
New set of downs for them from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Going with Irving here. He's got it in the red zone. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
14 more yards. That's another Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Set.
Out of the pistol, here's White. That one good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Catch is made in close. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers claim a 6-point lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. It all came down to the situation they hoped for, Brock. Ball in their QB's hands with a chance to win it, and he came through when it mattered most.
And all you really do and hope for in that moment, and when it arrives, is you got the right man under center for the job, and in this moment, he was that dude.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
Point after.
The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
Lions, 24.
In past years, this game would have been over on that score, but starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
This one's taken in by Hill. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And that'll leave them with just one remaining in overtime. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Design quarterback run here. Goff has it knocked out. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. As they'll have none remaining in OT. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. Gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Now to throw. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.